Hello, welcome. We're back. It is Cool People Monday. We're playing some more Hollow Knight. Man, oh man, oh man. We started this game last week. I reckon pretty good. Pretty good. Liking it a lot so far. We've had some good little boss fights and stuff, and we've got, I think, several different places we can go on the map to kind of open things up. It has been a minute, so let's just take a look at that map, see what we're doing before we super get started here. Right, so in Green Path we kind of felt like we'd gotten to sort of the end. Up here at the top, we found like a hard fight that we couldn't really get past yet, and we decided to come back to it later. Elsewhere, like going down here, we needed some item to break through like a black wall that was there. Over here we need a lantern, which we can buy at the store, but we need a bunch of money. We also need to be able to like drop down through a floor that, or like maybe, you know, bash downward through a floor or something. That's also a potential way we could go. The main thing we're gonna do today, probably though, to start, is gonna be to check out this new zone we're in. I guess it's part of the fungal wastes. So let's do it. Now, it has been a minute. Anything else that I need to... remember in terms of like how this game even works? How do we do... Can I view like the special moves that we have? Yeah, cool. Not enough cannons. True. We need more cannons. I was like laying awake at night last night thinking of more ways to do cannons to launch pigs and stuff in Minecraft. I have some ideas. Someday we'll come back and we'll do some more cannons. You gotta remember to drink the juice. True. We gotta sip the milk constantly. Mothwing cloak. Right. This is what I need to remember. Okay. Oh, okay. Game doesn't pause. Good to know. When I look at my map, we're gonna get owned here. We also have an ability to, like, shoot something, right? Drink the juice. Yeah, we gotta shake off the rust here a little bit. It's gonna take a moment. How do I shoot the thing? Tap B. Okay, cool. Whereas holding B, got it. Okay. We got it. Though I do need to see the map. Yeah, let's try to go up and to the right here. Oh, I didn't even see him. Got him. Wait for it. Really need some milk. It's okay. We're gonna get wrecked at the beginning here. That's just gonna happen. I think let's just embrace it. Oh, come on. I almost fixed it. I was like, I can fix this. Almost. Let's go do that again. Exact same way as before. Ignore them. Ignore those men. Let's go get our monies back. We need, like, when we're in town, we'll check how much money we need for the lantern. Because it was... Wait, what happened to my monies? Aren't they supposed to be here? Oh, there they are. Hey. Hey. Ow. You got some crazy reach there. Okay. Sometimes they're not exactly where you died, but they're always in the same room. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Blast that man. If only I could jump. Oh, I get it. Alright, we gotta come back. We gotta go off the screen and return. Possibly we can make this work, actually, with this flying guy. You come into their village and kill their people. Oh, yeah. That's how I roll. Come on down here. No, 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 no. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Do you have a wall jump in this game? I don't think I have one yet. Perfect. Right where we want him. No! Oh, F this game. Alright, we gotta go. Because you see what I'm trying to do. We want to jump on the little guy. Perfect. Jumps directly into the enemy. Perfect. We're nailing this. Oh, hey. Ooh, smart. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to... That's the plan. My first plan is just get completely owned. Oh, it didn't kill him! Please. I'm a pathetic little bug man on my last leg. No! Alright, we gotta come back here anyway. I forgot. I forgot that this, Giant's Badger says, I think you also get a double jump at some point. That makes sense. It does seem like there are some places where we just need to do, like, a super jump. Ah, oh, come on. Please. Right, I can't even touch these guys. Don't forget. No touching. No touching. Can't even dash through them. Right. Your hatred of signs has not continued into the stream. Oh, I'm sign blind so far. I forgot. We gotta keep that anti-sign agenda going. Where's my Bode? Oh, is it gone because no. Ooh. Alright, this is what we want. We want to go around to the other side, though. So we gotta go underneath. And there will be a hateful man here. Oh! I got stuck on the thing! Hey. How can I get back up there? No, that didn't work. Just need a little more reach. Little bug's mortal enemy, small uneven ground. Just like real life. I'm gonna sue the city. Like just a 3-inch step. This is negligent. A baby could have tripped on this. You wouldn't want a baby to trip, would you? I need $1 million. In conclusion. Okay, so what we gotta do is fly over this guy's head. Which means I think we gotta lure him out here. Hey, buddy. Don't you want to get lured out here? Hey. Wow. Oh, come on over. Wah! I also need $1 million, says Giant Spatula. We could all use it. Just, Mr. Bezos, just fund this. Fund us. Just fund us. Go fund us. Man. Okay, this man is all up in my grill. This man is refusing to come up into my grill. I'd still eat craft dinner. Of course. Of course we'd still eat craft dinner. We just eat more of them. Easy. Please. Oh. You just sprinkle gold flakes on your craft. Oh, does Arrakis know it? Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was like the song that came with iTunes, remember? You'd have a special craft tasting room. Okay, well, this guy's being a bit of a babby. I don't know the song, I'm just saying things. Oh yeah, so the song, I think when iTunes like first came out maybe, the song If I Had $1 Million by the Bare Naked Ladies was like a freebie that came with it. Yeah, it's Bare Naked Ladies. That's when I heard it. Rax says, oh, I do know that song. I'm just stupid. It's okay. Listen. If you've watched this channel at all ever, you know that you're not the stupidest person on this stream right now. Taking the Mantis Claw while sliding against a wall to jump again. Press A while sliding against a wall to jump again. Jump from wall to wall to reach new areas. It's been 1 week since I've heard that song. Oh, so it's been a while. Interesting. I think those are the 2 songs by them that I know. We got a Prince of Persia out of here. They should just call it the Prince of Persia when we get a wall jump. Okay, so we've had worse wall jumps, but this is up there. I guess I just gotta get used to it. It's not as bad as the one in Flynn, Son of Crimson, but it's not inspiring. Wait. Is there If I Had $1 Million and If I Were a Rich Man mashup? If not, there should be. The truce remains. Our vigil holds. The beasts are kept at bay. Huh! Spikes. Chance Badger says, I know like every Bare Naked Lady song prior to 2012, unfortunately. I feel like that checks out. I wish I could say that this was shocking news to me. I'm sure I know more, if I thought about it. I just don't have the power to recall things on stream. Giants Badger is owned! Oh no! Oh, hey, we're here. What have I done? So I didn't even need to kill that guy? Oh, I opened up a huge hole. Got it. Streamer owns chatter live on stream. Should we do more stuff like that? More clickbait kind of stuff? You know what's kind of a, Unwisebird says, uh-oh, where are we going? Shoot. You gotta make some YouTube face. We're pretty good about it. The YouTube thumbnails that get suggested, I think they must be doing some kind of, Unwisebird says, hole is scary. There's some kind of algorithm at play for suggesting thumbnails for YouTube videos, and they're always ones of me laughing, like, with my eyes closed. Are always what YouTube suggests to me. Oh no, but I was gonna say, in terms of naming, it's weird. So, most of the videos that we put on YouTube get like 1 or 2 views, which is fine. It's an archive. That's kind of expected, right? But for some reason, the prototype video that we named Minute New York as a hilarious pun on New York Minute just got like a bunch of views. They're not people watching it, but for some reason, YouTube just decided to promote that video randomly. So if you're looking for last week's, hot YouTube keywords, apparently Minute New York is among them. Dolphin Cannon is definitely clickbait. We could do like a Dolphin Cannon short. The YouTube algorithm loves Pogface. Puzzle genius. Oh, good. Yes, that's the Pogface. Only do video games about New York now, and Minutes. We could play Minute, although I've already played it. That's a pretty good game. M-I-N-I-T. It's a good one. Unwisebird said, I thought it was going to be like Unique New York. No. Yeah, the game is fun. Minute New York, Unique New York. You know you need Minute Unique New York. Yes. Yes, I did theater stuff. You know New York. You need New York. You just gotta make that face and say, I love YouTube at least once per stream. That's true, yeah. I gotta stop saying Mr. Bezos' name. That could potentially be a problem. Then the algorithm will help you. I'm sure it's just inertia. I'm sure just like 2 people watched that video instead of 1. And so the YouTube algorithm was like, is this anything? And then 40 people looked at it and were like, nope, it's not anything. It's nothing. No! Ignore that man. Okay, we want to go there eventually. Also potentially just want to bully this guy for his milk. Ah, takes me back to my elementary school days. Why am I here? Oh, this is in the foreground. Got it. Ow! You dick! Oh, we were gonna blast him too. Wow. Blast that man. Please. Easy. Oh. Nice. Bullying people for milk sounds like it would do numbers on certain parts of the internet. We could do it. We could do some good clickbaity bullying videos? Question mark. Hey guys. Is the council gonna decide my fate? Challenge.
Pika.
Oh, I guess we're doing the challenge. Oh no, if we want to go there, we gotta do the challenge. Oh no, boss. How hard could it be? The Mantis Lords. Oh! It was hard, it was hard! He did a thing! Oh, don't even touch him. Oh man, it's really tall chairs. It's the really tall chairs from Kingdom Hearts. We had them imported. Zephyr says, oh fun, one of my favorite fights. Let's do it. I think we got the power and the skills. My question is, do you think this little way to the left here is going to connect up to the Mantis fight? Mantis Lord. Super time. Let's just poke our head over here. Oh, somebody's sad over there. Oh, that's what he says. I could be in this game. I could do all the voice acting. You got the Dash Master. Dash Master Flash? The bear will be able to dash more often as well as dash downwards. Perfect those who want to move around as quickly as possible. I wonder if dashing downwards lets us break like a shaky tile underneath us. You should do all the voice acting for the next game you make? True! We gotta do another game jam. I said I was gonna go back and fix the controls for the last one. And because of this, I still have not put my big potato computer away, but I haven't done it. It's not gonna happen. Also, some rando on itch played the game outside of the context of the Metroidvania, and they were like, hey, you don't know how to make a UI in Unity. The text is so... They didn't say that, but they said the text is so small on my computer, which is something that we observed on some machines. So, in conclusion, a goal for next time is to figure out how to do the UI right. Would you like a second potato computer? I have one in a closet. We could lash them together and get the power of 2 potatoes. Can you imagine? Why do you need a potato computer? Why did I need a potato computer? That's how the Wii was made, I hear. Is the Wii just 2 GameCubes underneath a trench coat? Oh, it's Quirrell. Hello. Squirrel. Hello again. I suppose you've already met with the tribe of this village, hmm? They seem a little distrustful of strangers, to put it lightly. They're not brutes, though, no. The sickness in the air that clouds the minds of lesser beasts. They resist it. They retain their intellect and their honor, though also their lethal traditions. Like that bear that was 2 salmon. Exactly. We're getting some good we're getting some good kind of little memes and things to call back to the last few weeks. We got Wizardy Woo, the bear that's two salmon, the dolphin cannon. It's good. We're doing good work. We're laying a lot of important groundwork the last week or so. Some words of advice, my friend. If you plan to challenge Lords of the Tribe, this blunted nail may prove inadequate. Arrakis says, I missed all those memes. I'm so sad. It's okay. Wizardy Woo is just... We played a game where you get stronger and stronger through random upgrades, and you're a little wizard. We named him Wizardy Woo, and we got to a point where we could not kill Wizardy Woo even on purpose. We were like, okay, this is broken, we're just winning every level, let's just lose on purpose. And he couldn't be killed. Oh, you should watch the Wizardy Woo stream! There's a certain point, you just gotta watch like the last playthrough. Because there are like a bunch of failed attempts, and then the one with Wizardy Woo, the true Wizardy Woo attempt. And the Dolphin Cannon. Dolphin Cannon also surprisingly fun. Surprisingly effective. Hello. Oh. What's over here? We don't know. Oh, you dick. That's pretty funny. What did I realize about the Dolphin Cannon? I realized that, it might be... We're gonna die here, by the way. It might be easier to... Look at all these dudes. The Dolphin Cannon is top tier content. We could probably make, like, just a platform with TNT all around it. Basically, so like instead of trying to shoot them out at an angle, just try to shoot them straight up in the air. Needs more dolphins. Oh, that'd be good too, to do like a double-barreled dolphin cannon. Give them both barrels. Alright, now I leave this place. I can do this! Arrakis says, my stream cut. Sorry, I missed some content. It's okay, we would never have content on this channel. It's okay. Which games were Wizardy Woo and Dolphin Cannon? I will check YouTube VOD. Oh, Dolphin Cannon was Minecraft. We built a cannon that shoots dolphins. Probably you figured that out by inference. And Wizardy Woo was Seraph's Last Stand. Oh, you dick. I thought I was gonna be safe up here. Oh man, we're really getting trashed here. Maybe it was a cannon in the ecclesiastical sense. True. Or like a musical cannon? Like Pachelbel's cannon? Probably not that, but it could have been. We play music on this channel sometime, like the piano from Myst. That was great! Okay, let's do this. Let's try it again. They said my little nail is not going to be sufficient, but I think let's give it one more try and just see if we can do a little better. And then we'll leave and come back. Oh! Get out of there. Easy. Heal! The milk! Oh! Just ate his frisbee. Don't eat a frisbee. IRL. Just don't do it. It's never the right time to eat a frisbee! If we weren't gonna go there, if we were just gonna go back and grab our stuff and go somewhere else, where would that somewhere else be? I guess we would be saving up money. We could try to go up from the Mantis Village and check that out. The other thing we would do right now is probably save up money for the lantern. Which sounds not fun at all to grind for money in this game. Can you go right? We'll look at the map again when it's safe. From that thing that was like a big statue? I can't remember, yeah, quite what that is. We didn't... What have I done wrong? Ow. You dicks! Oh, I hate these mantises. F it, I'm leaving. Yeah, you mean, I got you. I can't remember what was there. We could check it out. I can't recall. I feel like if we were at the statue, we would have tried to go right, but maybe we didn't see it or something. That's why you need map pin. But then I'd just be like, I don't need map markers. I'd just be like, oh, it's a red one. I forget what it means. You also have wall jump now, so probably new places opened up all over. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, wall jump, big deal. And we've got the dash down, which we can try. See if that's anything. Oh, this is a mistake. I didn't even see him. Oh. We have so much money. We gotta try to go get it. I hope we didn't lose it all just then. A little bit I worry that we did. Depending on the rules here, we might have lost like $1,000 just then. Doesn't it go away if you don't get your corpse? Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Oh, that'd be such a pain. Yeah, it might be gone. I'm not sure. Oh. We'll see. At least they, you know, are using the money to block off parts of the game, you know, until we get a lot of it. So it's in no way optional at all to try to get try to hoard a bunch of money together. That's usually how souls work. Ringo says hello! What do we get? There's our 3. Yeah, I think we lost it all. Oh, that's such a pain. That's devastating, actually. Once you get the power up in this area, the Mantis Claws, you're basically... That's, Rangoet, that's kind of spoilery. Please. But we did already get the Mantis Claws, so we are good there. But that is kind of a spoiler, and a little backseaty. Raka says you don't need the lantern to progress, so you don't need to grind, yeah. Oh, okay. Do you want to give this one more whirl? I guess we don't really have much to lose here. Look out for the frisbee! Just didn't want you to spend a bunch of time grinding money. Oh, I meant actually about the Mantis Claws thing. Ah! Perfect dodge. Less perfect heal. There's just no time. No! This is it. Has to be now. Because, like, imagine if we didn't have the Mantis Claws yet. That would be a big spoiler for this area. No. We'll get the heal and then we'll come back. Or we'll get the we'll pick up the few souls that we have there, and then we'll go somewhere else. Is it worth it? Just die, lol. I guess so. Yeah, I guess we could just peace out. Because it's like $3, right? Regwan says, sorry, I'm kind of out of it this evening. No worries. Just giving you a heads up. Nothing we can do about that now, but maybe that can help you dial in future comments a little bit. Yeah, let's go to that building. Let's check it out. I'll be careful. I appreciate it. So, where are you thinking of heading? Well, we just talked about it. We're gonna go up to where that big statue thing is, just above us and a little bit to the right. And we're gonna see what that path off to the right from there is, and see if we can go there right now. I see, I was typing. I don't always hear while I'm typing. Ah, okay. Makes sense. I guess if you're on iOS, yeah. Giants Patcher says these mantises suck. They're a little bit jerks. It's fine. They're good if we can get above them. They're a pain to fight when they're in like a little narrow tunnel. Easy. Normally I am pro-mantis as a matriarchal society. That is sort of a thing that they do. They are about that. Oh, wait. Renguet says, I like the mantises. They're a step up involving swifter attacks and really encourage more vertical attacks. We stand a queen who be eating their husbands. True. Easy. Okay, he popped. I guess we couldn't do this before. We needed the wall jump. No, officer, I have no idea how he died. Oh, a free milk fountain. That was... Oh, there it is. We gotta do it more than once. Right, I forgot. I was like, that was barely any milk at all. Come on. Come on. Come on! Free milk fountain. Extremely cursed. Extremely cursed phrase. It's free milk. What's not to like? Oh boy, not like this. No! Oh, it wasn't even trying to go down there. Huh! You're gonna die, lol. It's just a wholesome milk fountain. Agreed. What could be more wholesome? Rip. It's good because you'll recover your shade. Just one of those totally normal milk fountains. Is milk a fountain drink? Should it be? It should be. Let us mix milk with the orange soda and stuff. Piotr is getting free milk from the hidden hole. You know it. Got some good milk on tap. Oh man, and the tap has like a cow head on top of it. As a little decorative tap topper. I could see it. What if you went to a bar and they had milk on tap? I don't think I would order it. Would it be a head or an udder? Oh, an udder would be funnier. You're right. This is why we need to workshop these ideas. This is why it's so important to get creative feedback. The udder is much better. Easy. Oh, the timing. It should be like one of those soft serve things where there's two handles, or you can get a swirl, so you can get like chocolate milk or whatever. New meaning to milk drinker as an insult. Was milk drinker an insult before? I guess I just don't know. Yeah, milk drinker. Yeah, see, this is what I don't like. I don't like Mantis in that position. In a little skinny tunnel. Then as much as I struggle with them ordinarily, then I really struggle with them. This also is not great, to be honest. And there wasn't a bench anywhere closer, was there, that we could go to first? Not really. Is our healing milk real whole milk by Piotr Bizzle? You remember that, right? It's majority milk. It's 51%. The perfect percent. Just as much as you need, and not even 1% more. Up bench might be safer. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Since we know that's a hard platforming section, we'll go up there. Is there a bench in Queen Station? There is. That's kind of far away, too. We had a whole discussion last time about how milk is mammals only, and this is bug juice. Oh, wait, that's far. Yeah, they're kind of all... None of them are really ideal. His hitbox is not... Or his getting hitbox is not what I think it is. Majority milk, 69%, and produced by other numbers, 69. The other ones have less mantises, though? Yeah, I think that's the clear advantage of going up. Just not have to do this little gauntlet of mantises. Yeah, I guess we'll try to go up into that bench up there. Stop this. Trickster God, mostly. Oh, it comes from the god, Piotr Bizzle. Trickster God, mostly. Plus falling is easier than climbing. True. Make gravity do some work for us for a change. Jeez. The subtext is that I'm always doing work for gravity, I guess. You know, like you do. Oh! Oh! Nope. Hello. Too much orange soda. I've been there. Oh yeah. Bully the mushroom children. Oh, I forgot that he leaves a trail. Okay, good. We're. It's been almost a week since we've done this. We're rediscovering all these enemies again. Remember when we tried to go behind the waterfall? I do remember that. Alright, we get the bunch. Hello. Alright, back down. Oh, and the guys that go, wah, are a big bonus too. Wah. Wah. Stop. Got him. And you too. No one escapes. Oh, I forgot. It's fine. It's all good. We fixed it. Wait, do I want to go right there? No. If a god offered me milk, I'd be very suspicious, says Giant Spatula. Me too. Seems like a trick. Well, what about, like, ambrosia? That's kind of a god milk. Is it? I'm just gonna say that's a fact. Where / what creature did this come from? Rengoet says, I think this is funny just because yesterday Rengoet's message that included the phrase erasing the French, which was I think about erasing French language, was auto-modded, but the message Piotr kills children is not auto-modded. Piotr kills children. Piotr, think how this will look on Piotr Capital. Are you really going to give Piotr Bizel Bovine all these complaints about their ethical concerns? Twitch automod, never change. You got it all figured out. Oh, what if ambrosia is milk from a horrible slug creature a la Futurama? I love that episode, actually. I've been watching Futurama again. Slurm. Erases the French? Oh, well, it's the phrase is allowed now. So I think it's permanently on an allow list for the channel. Why does it love the French, lol? I don't know, if you put, like, erase... I guess probably I won't get auto-modded, right? Erase the Italians. No, that works. I don't know. Oh! Okay, we'll take it. Let's just fail upwards here. Good. Erase the Italians. Hashtag erase the Italians. Oh, they put my body all the way over there. That's a bit annoying. Erase the Piotr's? Oh no! I'm one of those. A large knight statue. There's a socket on its chest. Insert the city crest? Of course. GG. Failing upwards, a Piotr Bizel story. We can't erase Chris Pratt. They wouldn't want us to do that. That's true. What is this? Is this a secret way? Oh, what a prize! First 5 seasons of Futurama are very good. I agree that it does fall off, especially like when I heard that they're doing more Futurama potentially. I'm kind of like, do we need more? The 10th season was really not very good, IMO. I didn't mind like the 6th season that was like the movies. I like those okay. Okay, Exploding Bat. But yeah, the earlier seasons are definitely the best. I'm in agreement. Erase the British. You can erase everybody except the French. That's the rule, according to Twitch. I mean, let's not forget that it also, when we were playing Fury, and Evocator said this looks like an N64 game. It auto-modded the phrase N64 game, so who knows? Who knows what the deal is? Dreamy! N64 game. Well, now it's allowed. I think. The Devil's Hands Are Idle Playthings is still one of the best episodes of television ever made. That's the opera one, right? That is very good. Erase the auto mod. Hello. Oh, he's good at his job. Okay. I'm not used to this. He looks like Lobster Johnson. Remember Lobster Johnson? No? Giant Fetch says, I am also a sucker for a musical episode, though. Ah, fair enough. Okay, fortunately, I just get to come right back here. Whew! Where is my Bode? If the server ever reopens, make sure to take the wheat, though, just to spite auto-mod. On Unwise Word Redeemed, recommend a movie. Oh, man, I had one for this. I'm gonna recommend the movie, The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I haven't seen it, but that's why I want you to see it for me, and let me know if I need to actually see it. Spiky Boy Scary! Erase the wheat. Spiky Boy is a bit scary. Maybe we can blast him? I have seen it. It's bad, but kind of fun. Oh, okay. Movie night. We could do it. I guess people do... Oh my god, it got held. Rangoet wrote erasing French language there, shaking my head. That got auto-modded. Erasing French is auto-modded. Raka says, did you know it has the actor of our generation, Nicolas Cage? I had no idea. Streamer reacts to Sorcerer's Apprentice. I have to run. Enjoy your bug juice harvesting simulator. Thank you. Okay, there's the message that was not permitted. Yeah, erasing French is not, you're not allowed to say that. Let's just real quick, while we're at a stopping point here, let's go look at today's, let's go to today's featured hero clicks. Thank you for the light snacks, Evocator. So I wanted to do all bug-themed hero clicks while we're playing, this game, which is called Hollow Knight. So today's featured hero clicks is Bam! Spinneret, who is, I guess, one of the Spider-Verse Lady Spider-Mans. Erasing Italy. Nope, that's fine. Yeah, is erasing Italian allowed? Italian. Anyway, this is her. I think that the sculpt is kind of cool, although it's a little bit unfortunate that they kind of... It's supposed to be like action lines, right? But it kind of looks like she has webs coming out of her butt. So just a little bit of a bummer. I think she's MJ and Peter's kids. Peter's kid. Could be. She does have sweet glasses, though, so that's something. Crucially, though, Spinneret is 65 points, and also she is today's featured hero click, so now you know. Butt webs. Oh, yeah, the best. What a nerd. Arrakis would know. What a nerd. Could you imagine knowing who Spinneret is? Lamau. Bird missile. My favorite nation, the North Pole. It's a good nation. Should we blast him? Blast him! A nerd, affirming. What an idiot. I hear another one. God, there's a feature that we, like, never use. Oh, I see. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. That's his noise. Ooh, the combo. Out of curiosity. Oh, it's glass. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh, look. Did you see that? I got crushed in the elevator. The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave. Oh, I see. It spikes on top of the elevator. Okay. Let me just get killed by the elevator here. My greatest enemy of all. Hello. The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems. And one that holds the answers to many a mystery. Elevators are terrifying. It's our friend. Rangwet is our leader, is an old man who owns a lot of little people. Are you talking about... What? Rangwet, what are you talking about? Is this a Willy Wonka reference? What? Making toys? Oh, the North Pole. I got it. Yeah. Right. It's Santa Claus and the elves and stuff. I see you. Even Chris says, I'm so nervous you're going to die in the elevator before the bench, lol. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it, I find myself hesitant to descend. It is fear, I wonder. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back?
Oh, ha.
Giants Batcher says, I would like to be an NPC on a little bench. Honestly, I could get into it. It seems like a nice life. He did his killer combo. Fortunately, I did my killer Hadouken. Huh. But why? Something horrible happened. Willy Wonka was effed up. He just lets little kids die as he smiles and sings, saying about life lessons. Yeah. Evil Kidder says, I like how he flips his mask up. Oh, I missed it. We'll keep an eye out for it. City of Tears? That's not a good thing for a city to be named. The little bench guy. Right. He has a mask on his head. Right. I know. Oh, we murdered him. Still hating on the signs, I see. Listen. It's like that scene in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where, Bandit Keith lures Yugi into a duel with little signs. Okay, it's hard to explain, but he disguises himself as a fortune teller, and then he makes a series of signs with arrows on them to lure Yugi to go to a dueling arena in a big warehouse that he set up. And then Bakura also follows the signs, but he doesn't want anybody else to follow behind him, so he turns around all the signs so the arrows point the wrong way as he goes. And we're doing the same thing. I don't want to be followed. That's what I'm trying to say. In America, like when I lose my glasses because I put them on my head. What an idiot. We're channeling Bakura, is what I'm trying to say. He died. It's all good. Charlie really was good. He would report and sue Willy Wonka for human rights violation as well as too many H&S violations. They're making a movie of Great Grass Elevator, which is a mistake. Agreed. I can't think of why we need that. A mechanism with a simple keyhole. Yeah, seems odd. Are they getting a new Willy Wonka for it? I gotta watch a cartoon. Just kidding. What will the film be about? I sort of remember. They, like, go to space in the Great Glass Elevator, right? So I guess about that. Hello. Again we meet, little ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. You I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is a resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise that you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. Silk Song! Isn't Timothy Willy Wonka now? Is it really him? Mr. Chalamet? I'm so hyped for the game! Oh, yeah, we don't know when it's coming out, do we? Maybe we do. If knowing that truth, you'd still accept a role in Hallownest perpetuation, seek the graven ash and the mark it would grant to one like you. Soon, I hope. Okay. She leaves, like Spinneret. Soon! Rangot says, also in Willy Wonka remake, the Oompa Loompas were literally an African tribe he stole and made work for him unpaid. It is very weird. I didn't see the new one. Or, you know, the new one. The one with Johnny Depp. In the Black Vaults far above, through its sacrifice, Hallownest lasts eternal. Is that me? I don't want to be that guy. I'm like a cute little dude. I don't want to be that big gross pincher bug. Well, we did it. We found that. Could go up here. I saw the remake as a kid, so it feels weird you calling it new. Yeah, I mean, it's new compared to the one that was made in, like, the 70s, I guess. It, looks like Great Glass Elevator is an upcoming Netflix movie. Ooh, even better. Vermicious Canids traumatized me. Oh, I sort of remember Vermicious Canids. Well, when I was a young person, Rangoette, there was only one Willy Wonka movie. And then when I was maybe a teenager or so, the new one came out. And so, yeah, it feels new to me. R.I.P. Hollow Knight, I guess. Just kidding, Lamau. You suck, Hollow Knight. Get good and you wouldn't have a memorial. True. The moral of the story is, don't get good if you want a memorial. Just always give me a map. Sorry, that's my feedback for this game. Just always give me a map. I really don't think the game would be worse if I just always had a map. Alright, rip to Hollow Knight, but Piotr is different. Oh yes, much better. Where is he? Where was he? Peter will survive by just going the wrong way. You gotta. Please. Can I have this? To replace my... No? Okay. We're hearing the little tink-tink-tink of somebody working on an anvil. We're hearing anvilsound.wav. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's go in. Hello. Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing. Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. You've come to the right bug is an extremely charming phrase. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail. I'll make the blade far more deadly. Yeah, do it, man. As you wish. I'll get to work then. It doesn't even look like a nail. It's fine. There we go. The reforging is complete. I've honed your nail's edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes. Unless it's like an animal's fingernail, maybe? Like a dog's nail? Just always give me the map. Just always give me the map. Right? Sharpened nail. Oh! I can fix this! Oh, we one-shot those guys now. That's nice. Oh, wait. We should have checked if we could do it a second time. Let's run back real quick and talk to him. Just so we know. It'll just take a second. Will he be like, I can do it even more if you bring me $600? You've returned. If you bring me a piece of pale ore, I can forge it into your nail and make it stronger still. Okay, pale ore. That's what we need. Perfect. Ow. Man, you would have thought that I would have remembered that from the last time exactly that happened, but I guess not. Well, he drowned. Just curious. Just wanted to see. Wait. Whoa, he flies. Regwet, I'm not gonna read that. Sorry. It's just too long. Helena Seal. Ooh, new power? Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's kind of disruptive to sit down and read out a whole big paragraph when we're trying to do other stuff. Official seal, when we're trying to play the game. Official seal of the Kingdom of Hallownest, symbolizing the authority of the king and his knights. Relic from Hallownest past. This item now holds little value except for those dedicated to the kingdom's history. Oh, he's a big boy! Oh, he jumped. Yeah, I understand. I just got carried away in design talk. No worries, no worries. So round. I do like a big round boy. We stand a round king. The design on these enemies is great. I'll roll over. Nope. Or I'll jump over. Nope. Yeah, when he jumps straight up. I did like that, actually. It's a good trick. Stop this. Stop trying to harpoon me. Suspicious cranny. I can hear a little man. Where is he? Show him to me. But why? It's a trick! Ranglet says, I love this area's look, one of my favorites, with its deep blue and watery magic and fantasy but Victorian city look, especially with the music, which is somber but calming. How does this wall jump stack up against the other wall jumps? It took a little getting used to. It's not my favorite. It's definitely better than the one in Flynn, Son of Crimson. It's not a winner compared to, like, Prince of Persia. That's my take. It's fine. It's functional. It does the job. It's no Celeste. Yeah. What is this? The Toyota Corolla of wall jumps. Exactly. We have a second rancid egg. So once we know what those are for, we'll be set. Ow. Let's break open the safe. No, wait. I understand. A little weird, but okay, we get it. Zephyr says, I think you should already know what the egg is used for. Uh-oh. Well, I had one before. Emits a powerful stench of decay, generally not considered edible. I don't know that I do. This back down again? Okay, take him back up. Wait. You can give it to Gigi. I don't even know who that is. Somebody back in town? Lol. I'll just leave it at that. Fair enough. If we see somebody named Gigi, we'll know. Rangoet says, I noticed, or took in these hanging lights are like little body shape. Maybe they're like the graves of sorts to remember the city's dead. Oh yeah, they look like little... Yeah, like little, Davy Jones souls or something. There he is! Free that man. Come with me, you caterpillar. Avast. Oh, map maker. Good. Me baby. Oh, it's over. toll machine with the symbol of a bench. Yeah, do it. Isn't this a change from the twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Oh, they added in the combat music. They used to be unused, I believe. Oh, cool. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far? Yeah, do it. Look how much we've done. Interesting. So we can try to go down and to the right a couple of different ways. What's over here? Okay, this is just gonna connect up here. It's this guy! Hoy, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond! I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Have you seen them, the guards who still patrol the city even after dying? Being overly devoted to one's duties is no virtue. Alright, let's double back, because we know where that's gonna go. Oh, Zote, my man, my hero, Zote! What a hero! Zote equals... what is it, the Mega Frown? Big Mega Frown. He does have that face going on. Unless that's supposed to be like a little mustache. No, it's gotta be his face. Ignore that man. Ringwood says, I wish I was as cool as Zote. Oh, don't we all? Don't we all? Zote is as cool as Mingus. He's definitely up there. Oh, it's some kind of a wizard. You see? Ow. Zote is like Marmite. You love him or you hate him. Oh, I love Zote. He's like something that's like a Marmite, but actually good, I guess. In that way. We're in the Soul Sanctum. Wait. How? Before we do that, let's look at the rest of this room. I won't say any details, but the Zote joke is taken to some pretty funny lengths. Okay. Something to look forward to, I suppose. Oh! He's pissed. Oh, then he died. Great. Works for me. Ranglet says, I hate Marmite as well. We should form a group around hating it. I don't think I've actually ever had it. To be super honest. These enemies. Ah, they're fine. He's not so bad. The mind still limits us so. How to break past its constraints to attain a pure focus. Is it even possible? God, I'm glad I read that. Could you imagine if I hadn't read that? How much I would be missing out? Don't have it. I'm saving you for medieval. Okay, I'll take your advice on that one. Is the music too loud, by the way? That's still locked. Okay. Big boy. We probably should have healed before this. Ooh! It was no good. It was a mistake. Oh my god, the mistakes are piling up. Quick! Oh, we gotta heal him. Easy. Nope. No, we got away with it. No more Piotr milk. We used it up. We slurped it all. Shoot. Kind of tough to fight this guy in the narrow. I thought it was going to be easier if we had a lot of cover, but actually in the little narrow areas, it's kind of tough. Got a bit of a walk to do. Okay. Let's go for a walk. Ignore that man. Wait. Well, let's just do a little commute. I've been duped. Chance Bachelor says, I wish organ music just played whenever I entered a room. Could you imagine? Just set the mood. Just let people know that you're not to be trifled with. Alright. If you had to live the rest of your life as one of the bugs you've seen so far, what one would you choose? I'd love to be one of the little mushroom guys, I think. Imagine how little trifling there would be. It'd be fantastic. Do I even need to be here? Oh, what a waste. We gotta turn down the volume a little bit. Wow! In my ears, it's pretty loud. Kidder says, I'd be the guy playing the organ music. Very good choice. Please. I was wrong. These guys are annoying to fight. Give me back my souls. Still not even close to Oh, I'm making up what we lost at the beginning. F that chair in particular. Oh yeah! Destructible furniture is a good feature. No! Please. And Weisberg says, Rengold, I think I'd be the bush. Oh, it's a good pick too. Maybe the little tiny guys who like little bush guys who pop up from the ground. Those guys are not round and friend-shaped. Be shaped like a friend. Or conifer, because mapping is cool. Map guy is pretty cool. I do like him. He seems like a man who loves his job. And you know what? I appreciate that. Evocator says, oh, I'd be a cute lost worm. They are very cute. I would be like the grandfather worm who's sad about his missing children's. Wizard's Duel. Oh no! Still, as said, I'm going mainly for protagonist. If you're protagonist, that's so much pressure. You gotta do so much work. God, I'm glad that they're just spamming me with these guys right now. I feel like I would enjoy this much less if there had been, 3 of these guys instead of 5. Nice juke and kill on those mages. Oh, thank you. Oh, and Giant Spider says, wait, I want to be Bapanada. That is also a very strong pick. Bapanada. We gotta go talk to her. Mapmaker's wife. Piotr sad over missing workers. Children. Wonder what the boss of this area will be. I wonder what it could possibly be like. It's just gonna be 100 of those guys. Is this Spike's? Oh, it's a window. Is it this protagonist doesn't particularly have a goal or is pushed with a timer? It is. It's implicit that we have to do something. That's why we're here. Piotr discovers Glass Simulator. I would play it. Honestly, I'd play it. Well, nothing to do here. Let's just leave. No, just kidding. Okay, here we go. Do-ba-ba-do-do-do, walking safely, nothing bad happening. Oh. Love how clearly the game telegraphed this lull. Wait! Something bad's happening! Oh! He's a super wizard! Oh! Oh man, the turning circle on those is actually pretty good. Oh! I was tricked. Oh, how? How? What is this? What a dick! How? Where's my heal? What happened? Maybe I just didn't have enough juice? I swear I had enough. Oh god, I don't think we're gonna do this here. Quick! Oh no! I always think that I have time there. Oh, what a dick. Bapanada. Rainbow Six Hollow Knight is a game in particular for me where I felt I'm free to do whatever I like with a very loose main quest. Yeah, I guess so.
Chocolate.
It's true that I have no idea what's going on. Close fight. That was a pretty good first try. We'll see if we can improve on that. Close. Let me just get owned by this guy. This just anonymous minion. Okay, we're gonna go for a little bit of a walk. Let's do it. This is my favorite part of the game. Of every Souls-like, is just going for a walk. Always fun. Like this boss, but the walk back is, yeah. It's okay. It's not as bad as when I played Darksiders 3 on the PS3, which is a Souls-like game. Deal with it. It is. And that game, on top of everything else, has super long loading screens. And so it's like, there's some bosses where, like, you do the boss attempt, and then it sits on a loading screen for, like, a minute and a half, and you're just like, please let me play this game. My one hope for Silksong is they just put a bench outside each boss. That would be good. I think maybe I'm not doing something that is legitimate here. Alright, let's go back. I don't have time for this. Loading screens are the real bosses. True. It was a bummer. Maybe it's better on PC. Oh, am I gonna have to fight all those wizards again? This is approaching being a deal breaker, but we'll do it. Gotta load how awesome Darksiders is. True. There was just one boss in particular that was real hard, and I was losing my mind waiting for loading screens. Like Dark Souls 1, a load screen for a long walk back, including an incredibly long back for the notorious worst boss who hits you off holes completely RNG in a platforming section. Oh, how fun! That sounds like a delight. Nope. Not interested. Leave me alone. You stay there. No! Oh, we're gonna have to do all these again. Okay. Alright, game. Let me just do it again. Museput says the elevator loading screens where you get news updates while you were in the Citadel in Mass Effect 1 was a pretty smart way of doing it. It made it feel like less of a loading screen. Yeah, loading screens where you have a little something to do, I do appreciate. You can like practice combos or something. KH1 had a bunch of unskippable cutscenes for some reason. It's not right. It's no way to treat a player. Remember, Dark Souls 1 doesn't have a proper jump, but just a terrible running jump with no air control. You don't have to kill the enemies. There's healing outside the boss. You can run. Okay. Please. Oh, I see. There's a little bit of healing. We're not gonna get like a full heal though. Okay. Now the second attempt always has to be worse than the first attempt. So just prepare yourselves emotionally for this to not go as well. Oh, right, the shockwave. Okay. Hoop. Easy. But Piotr, you got a girl boss the second attempt? I would never girl boss. I wouldn't dream of it. Oh, okay, I can just about sneak over him. Oh, he faked me out. It's kind of cool. Perfect shot. Easy. Oh, the jukes. Quick, heal, heal. Oh. No. See? Oh, the fake out is good. Ouch. Shoot. Piotr is girl bossing it. We'll see. No, that was not particularly girl bossing me. He's fine. He's fine. Well, let's leave. Whoa! It was a trick! Uh-oh. It was a trick. The death scream. GG, it was a trick. You did gatekeep. I gatekeeped. What was I thinking? Oh God. Now he is gatekeep gaslighting girl bossing you. It's true. Oh, get out of there. Shoot, I didn't mean to shoot that. God. It's another trick. It's not a trick. We got him. Achievement unlocked. Illumination. Phew. Don't believe his lies. Is that a Memento reference? Consumed the desolate dive. Ah, this is what we need. Nice work. Yeah, while holding down to strike the earth with a burst of power. Spells will deplete soul, replenish soul by striking enemies. Okay, so we know some places we can use this, right? First try. Yep. Yep. That is correct. Factually speaking, no notes. Oh. Oh, please don't die. Not like this. Not like this! Good job. First try, second time. Nailed it. I got it second phase try. Says Rangoad. Just curious. Okay, let's go get our body. Oh my God, there's a bunch of dudes down there, huh? Where's my bode? Please. More dudes, more dudes. I meant to say first try. Got it. Do I want to go up? Let's... Oh, I get it. Let's go up here real quick. Isn't a severed spirit the opposite of your body? I guess so. When you put it like that, I guess, yeah. Money, money, money. Oh, I can go in that chest, like that other chest that I could go in, remember? You remember. It's pretty cool. You found a Hollow Nest seal. We have a second one. Now we got two. Plenty of milk. Oh! Was I supposed to pull that lever before? Unless your spirit controlling your body to fight the uncontrollable moves of the spirit. Unless you're the spirit controlling your body to fight the uncontrollable moves of your spirit and save it, I guess so. I guess that could make sense. Wait. You missed it. Well, it was sealed off, no? Wait. Alright, that input is a little different than I expect. Is it here? The ground. The ground, you say? Is one of these glass? As you walk over it, look for shaking. Ah! The little man! Thorns doing a lot of work there. We saw the little worm. We gotta go try to save him. Better will find it. He has never given up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. It's true. It was a good idea. Also, look at the background. Corpse upon corpse. Oh my god, it's a lot of dead bugs back there. That is a lot of dead bugs. I assume this is how they got their soul juice for the experiments. Oh my god, it could be. Horrible. Break the experiments so that it will have all been for nothing. Do it, quick! Come on. God, that window. They should make all the windows out of whatever this one's made of. Jeez. Before we do that... Oh, it's here! We've been here. Have we been here? Yeah, it's this annoying place. Please. Oh my god, I wasted the juice. Please. Disgusting. I do not condone this. Now let me kill everything I see for juice, or soul juice and money. Perfect. Oh, we're back here now. Okay. I guess we'll wind our way back down to a bench. So everything's kind of looping around now. Let's go to the bench and look at the map. Good job! Oh, we're doing it. We got the dive. It's true. Yeah, there's a couple good places we can use that. We'll let's head back to town if we can find a subway, and then we'll visit town and see about. Oh, hello. What's this? Sorry, I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to the store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area? Available now for an excellent price. Cool. Yeah, so we did all that. Let's go up to that subway. We'll go back to the town, and then that'll take us close to where we need to do the ground pound. There's also like a secret place we could do the ground pound. Roughly... Oh. Roughly around like here, if I recall. But it's not an emergency. There's a big pincers monster at that place we were at before. We could also go check that out. We'll also talk to the little worm grandpa, see if he'll give us some money for saving his worm grandchildren. It'll be good. Where's the ground pound you're thinking of? It doesn't matter. We'll go there if we go there. Easy. Oh, good, spikes. No, this is not the way I want to go. Okay. Oh, I do gotta fight those guys. Okay. I don't know. What's with this weird little tree? All right. Well, that's there if we need it. I hear someone doing little exercises. Is he here? Okay, I don't want to fight both these guys at the same time. The black symbol is because you found the memorial to the Hollow Knight in the black vault far above. Got it. I mean, we were going to check it out anyway. Yeah, okay. We got a simple key. We bought one of these before. I wonder if there's another place that needs a simple key. Treesville says, hey, what's going on? Playing some Hollow Knight. We got the Wanderer's Journal just now, so that's good. Is it... Huh. Sorry, I meant Cake King. Hey! Oh, I get it. Stop this. I'm busy. Can't you see I'm reading? It's one of these. Relics from Hallownest Past. This item now holds little value except for those dedicated to the history of the kingdom. Great. Yeah, but it doesn't really explain why you got the black symbol up there. Right. Supposed to be a bunch over here. Hell yeah, all hail the king. More flying enemies, more teleporting enemies. Bunch. Is there also a subway here? A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Insert the geo. Do it. Achievement unlocked. Connection. Ding ding. Let's blow this popsicle stand. You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations and you'll have my deepest gratitude. It's not very valuable to me, but okay. To Dirtmouth. Or Dirtmouth. Papanada? As a treat? Brings you to wherever you need to go. That's not very valuable to me, but okay. His gratitude isn't valuable. Rango says, I love the stag. He's such a friendly old guy, and I like his little stories of the game's locations and his personal experiences there. Papanada. Let's see. All these markers. Map marker, map marker. No. I'll just use my excellent memory instead of buying any... Couldn't even finish the sentence. Okay. Hello. This is $18,000. Or $1,800, if you prefer to count correctly. How much mask shards do we have? Yeah, I'll buy one. Let me run and talk to Grandfather Caterpillar real quick. Because I got a feeling we could get a whole mask. Faring well in your adventures below? Well, I have an adventure of my own while you were gone. I don't usually visit the town's graveyard, but I thought I'd go and visit the grave of an old friend. As I was walking amongst the tombstones, I noticed a strange kind of chanting coming from somewhere nearby. Extremely sinister chanting. I looked around to find the source, and I saw two bright, horrible, huge eyes staring at me from the dark of the door. Cove, or whatever. I didn't read that last word. I pretended I hadn't heard the voice or seen the eyes and scurried back to town. My friend will have to wait a little longer for her visit. Something spooky in the graveyard. Now, Piotr, don't be murdering anyone for a lantern this time. I will eat whoever's brain cells I want for a lantern. This is my policy. Hold up, sorry. My phone's blowing up. This never happens. Grandfather Caterpillar, please. I need money for a cool new mask. Oh, ho, ho. Ooh. Rango says, honestly fair. Grub song. We got it. We got the cash. What is Grub song? Contains the gratitude of free grubs. Gains soul when taking damage. That is interesting. Yeah, good to know. The key is if we make it a policy, then I can pretend that it's something that I did knowingly. Instead of just like, you know, a senseless act of malice that we didn't know was going to help me. Just, we ate the brain just to have something to do. Oh! A Hallownest seal, another one. For people who want even more seals. Ooh, Monster Train Wednesday. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I realized I canceled my Game Pass subscription, and so I was like, what's something good we could play on Game Pass? And I saw it was there, so I was like, we gotta do it. Whoa, 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 whoa. You were supposed to sell me another mask fragment. What happened? That's a bit of a bummer. My whole plan! Well, poop. So I need to escape from a tight spot. Oh, some iframes could be nice. I guess, sure, we'll buy this. I mean, we don't have any other fragments, but we got one now. Alright. Let's go look at... Here's the little plan. We're gonna go look at... Please. The big black pincher bug, and then we're gonna go to the right and do some ground pounding. Rangoet says, remind me of that meme. Person A, I ate a cat. Person B, you usually make me want to cry. That, in my opinion, kind of cruel. But even so, I respect your opinion. Person A, I will eat another. I don't think I've seen that. But, sounds about right. Some people are like this. Should we see what this is about? This was empty before. There was nothing for us to do here. Temple of the Black Egg. Huh? Okay. I guess we need these 3 masks or something, right? Seems more or less correct. Feels like a quest. So tell you what we should do. We should try to find, like, a new bench and then probably call it there for tonight. Wasn't there somewhere here where there was a dude who was hard to get to? Did we get him with the dash? I think we did. This is a dead end, though. So much progress, though. True, we're doing stuff. We're getting stuff done every day, which is nice. Some parts are pretty tough, but we're slowly pushing our way through. Should have had Get Good Hollow Knight. I will piss on your weirdly shaped egg coffin. What? No, it's a fine-shaped coffin. It's a perfectly normal coffin shape. Aw, man. We missed 2 secret places. And I don't have a map for this area. What a bummer. Oh, I see. So if I bought the lantern, I could go through here. Kind of out of order. I like the music of, Rangoet says, I like the music of this area and the mining vibes. It has good platforming, good all around. Good, yeah, I gotcha. Good platforming, not food platforming. Unless. But no. Oh, Trees has redeemed recommend a movie. Thank you for the light snacks. Okay, I gotta think of another one. My recommendation for a movie is, have we already recommended Kick-Ass? My recommendation for a movie is Kick-Ass. I think that movie, even though we're not as kind of steeped in superhero tropes as we were at the time that it came out, I reckon it still holds up. Still a good one to watch. Rainbow says you can technically go here before any power-ups and do all the stuff out of order. Flashbacks to
Food World and Rayman Legends. Drizzle says, great. Yeah, that's my recommendation. I like it. Watched again recently. You did recommend Kick-Ass to me, then my recommendation is Kick-Ass 2. Nicolas Cage is still technically in it, although he doesn't appear in the flesh. There are several photos of him and stuff, so we can count it. Isn't the most popular movie right now a superhero movie? Oh, what is... Probably Doctor Strange? Have you played Rayman Legends? I haven't. I heard good things, though, when it came out. Oh, Bonch is this way. Perfect. Yeah, let's get this Bonch and then we'll call it for tonight. 'Cause we're just about at time. Perfect. Oh, flawless. This is perfect timing. Must be kismet. Tell you what, let's call it here for tonight. We did some good progress. Mobius? I don't think Mobius. We made some good progress. We got some new power-ups. We fought some bosses. Maybe just one. But it's good. I like this game. I'm still into it. Little things bother me about it sometimes, but like having to do long walks after a boss attempt. But altogether, pretty good one. That's my hot take. Hollow Knight, pretty good game. Let's go to the calendar real quick just to wrap up. Rango says, I have a film recommendation for Piotr. It's a little film called The Lighthouse. I do still gotta watch that. I remember you recommended that to me in, like, I think back when we were playing Rain World. Let's go to the calendar now. Bam, cool. So, this has been Cool People Monday. We played some Hollow Knight. We'll be back playing some more of it tomorrow for Cool People Tuesday. That'll be from 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, it'll just be more of the same as we did today. Again, that'll be more Hollow Knight tomorrow for Cool People Tuesday from 8 to 10. Rango says, now I think Morbius is becoming high up there in highest grossing films. A suspect claim. If you watched any of this live tonight, thank you so much for watching live. And if you watch this as a recording or on YouTube, thank you so much for watching that way too. And until next time, I will see you later.